Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Cosmoteer. It has been a little while from the last episode. As you can see, I've done a redesign on our cargo/processor ship. My idea here has been to try to stockpile as much stuff as possible so that we find ourselves in a position to build a bigger and better ship. We did spend some money on a couple extra blueprints, and I haven't been selling anything, so the money's been going down. I also bought a few raw materials here and there. I did build the uranium enricher finally over here, which takes like something like 29 enriched uranium just to build, but I actually bought some enriched uranium. That's where some of our money went down from Medetium Station over here. But was able to buy enough to be able to build the uranium processor, process all the raw uranium that we had, and then I just went and tore it down so we get the bits back, because we're going to want some of these things for our ship construction. And a handful of diamonds, a handful of processors, some amount of titanium. I don't think we've got enough titanium to go and build railguns because I think it takes a ridiculous amount. But the idea is I want to go and build our next level of combat ship. Then what I want to do is I want to jump to another system. I'm not going to go super hardcore with it. We might just go back to POW over here, for example. Use a better gunship, clear a little bit of space, and then what I want to do is bring this cargo processor over to the other one and do some more strip mining so that we can get a bunch of material. You can see I've got some hyperdrives set up on here, so this thing is all ready to go and make the jump. I don't really need this many. If I've only got one, I'm thinking at something like 44% hyperdrive efficiency. I actually don't know what the hyperdrive efficiency does. If it's just, if it's just charge time, then we don't need more. But if it's like fuel usage, then maybe it makes sense. So I don't know. I don't know if it's explained anywhere in here. Codex isn't helping here. The tips, I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Hyper jump relays, but there we go. Use the number of Hyperion depending on the length of the jump, the size of your ship, and its hyperdrive efficiency. Okay, so I guess I could go fewer and just use more Hyperion, but anyway, we've got it built for now. That's going to be okay. Let's pop over back to the what is just currently still called the Loomer. Let me give myself a little bit more space. Maybe here. There we go. Because I'm within range of the station, and within there, I do want to plan to build something fairly large. Let's go over to the blueprint mode, and let's clear this out. Okay, so we've got all this building space to work with. And what I would love to do with this ship is build something that is going to be inherently extensible. I think I would like to try another ion beam ship. That's the big laser beam over here, these ion beams and with these ion prisms. Thinking about binless again, but with more reverse kiting. So lots of reverse engines, maybe even more reverse engines than forward engines, because we might not really care about travel time that much. The other thing I could do, although I think this is going to be very annoying and I'm not actually going to want to do it, we could do something where we change our ship facing, quote unquote, to like when we're traveling to travel backwards. So we're using our reverse thrust engines. Or something like that. I don't think that's really going to be what's going on, but we'll see. We're going to turn on the mirror mode as well so we can do some design. And what I want to do is I want to base my thrusters around like a cluster of these engine rooms. And I think the engines are going to be sort of on the outside. I think there's going to be a real spinal mount for the ion beams. Let's say I click here. Sure. And then we're going to want, say, a pair of engines going backwards. But then what I think I want is a trio of engines pushing forward. I guess we can do this and that. I guess since this space is limited here anyway, I guess we could do this. We could consider a 2-wide hallway, or maybe we build fire extinguishers or something over here. I don't know. Anyway, we can get power to the engine rooms, and then they will power all of these engines. And we might end up with another set of facing engines on the other side. Like, I don't know if I'll build it for our first pass, but the idea is we may want to leave room for another sort of setup, although I guess not really like that. I guess what we're looking for is another pair of engines like this, maybe even in line with what we've already got. So that would be here and here like that. And then another engine room. And then keep this going. Then we just have this sort of central core for our stuff. Although, here's the thing. If we want to do a crazy number of ion beams, right? Let's assume we're going to have a single output, which might be insane because of the way things sort of cluster up. Let's say we do this, and then we can have ion beams doing the sideways thing. Like that, because these can shoot into there. We need another one from these guys, but maybe not in the way of this. I wonder if we want to split this then. Which is actually better for strength. It obviously needs more diamonds. But that might work. So right now we only have the 4 emitters. You know what? I think we need more width. Because I think there's going to be... We want to have the ability to keep adding more of these things. And then, of course, we actually need a structure to operate on. Maybe I should start with the core first? And I'm wondering, I guess we'll start with the control room. Oh yeah, and I am always annoyed that it's not an equal amount. Unless I unlock the bridge. How much does it cost to unlock the bridge? You sell the bridge? Blueprint. Bridge. Oh, it's only 9 grand. Okay. Do I want to unlock the large hyperdrive? Let's do it. It's really not leaving us with a lot of money. So we might still not be in a position where we can build this, but we'll see. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, there it is. So let's say we put that there. I might just want to use a bunch of these smaller quarters. Maybe flank on both sides. Okay, something like that. And then we're going to have hallways for navigation, maybe all the way around like that. That's going to be okay. Okay, let's make the engine block now. And yeah, a little further out. Because we're also going to have to figure out where the power for these things go. We do something like that. And yeah, if we want to put 3, which I kind of do. Maybe I want to put the reactors a little further in. And the reason is we need to have some amount of cover behind here. For being shot at from behind. Okay. And then for our guns, I guess what we can plan, it'd be fun, it would be fun to blueprint a whole giant ship, but only build at a time, because right now there's only the click to, like, build all, right? Because these two could fire into 1 gem. And then these can still just focus into, say, something over here. And then I can always add some more as well. All right. Now, one thing is you don't get the preview about the shield arcs until it's built. Like for these large shields, because they do get occluded by things. I wonder if we just do these little shields here. We can still put some armor on there. I mean, heck. We might want to protect these power cores, because we know they're going to get targeted. crew beds, which we might actually just throw into this area. That. And at some point we want to figure out, oops, where we're going to put the hatches. So yeah, we don't have enough money to build this. You see, and then we can keep sort of adding these engine blocks one after another. Oh, thank you, autosave. What are we spending the money on? Probably diamonds and hypercoils, right? Although again, we don't necessarily need all these to get built right now. So if I remove you, trim back this thing, do we really still not have enough hypercoils? Okay, the diamond situation is fine. Is it even, it might not even be these beams that are using so many hypercoils. No, they definitely use some. I suspect these engines and the shields are probably using a lot. Oh, the shields really use a ton. And the engines. This big bridge might be... Yeah. I mean, I still kind of want them, though. Wait, we have enough money. Why is it invalid? I know it says missing fire extinguisher, but that's not actually a requirement to a legal blueprint. Let's build it here. So it gets that warning. Is there overlap? Are these too close by any chance? I was going to say it's sort of reddish, but no, it seems fine. I wonder if we, for some reason, can't buy enough. Then this is what we've got. Maybe it's counting potential access. It still says invalid blueprint, and that's definitely below the target number. Oh! That thing. Yeah, okay. That makes a lot of sense. That thing was just hanging out there. Okay, that makes way more sense. Sorry, I forgot that this thing was hanging out there, unconnected. Now, what we can do is just build some structure here. That will make it legal. And then, yeah, not enough beds for our current crew. And we are going to need a lot of crew ultimately to run this. By using these smaller rooms, we are ending up with a lot more flexibility for assigning roles. So let's say we do that. Okay, so this is now a legal design, which isn't even going to cost us any money. We don't have to buy anything. Obviously, this is a garbage ship because it has no defenses, but it's going to give us a little bit of idea. I think this is something we can build around. Now, realistically, it feels like I probably don't want to build it until I can get A, this, and now we don't have enough money. B, I kind of liked this idea. And then, or, I mean, we're going to put some armor on there. And in fact, maybe that's all we need to do. The armor is very bulky and very slow, but otherwise is, where's the armor? Over here. Is a pretty good defense. You know, like maybe we double layer it. Might target our bridge, but that could be fine. Might want to add a little extra padding there. But the other thing I can do, especially I think against like missiles, is almost leave a little bit of a buffer. And then yeah, just throwing some structure in here. So everything's still attached. But something like that. And yeah, this really doesn't add much in the way of cost. The engines, these power cells, the big bridge with all these processors, that's certainly adding up. And yeah, right now what we're buying is hypercoils. That's pretty interesting. Okay, let's save this ship design. Modular 01. Let's save the ship design. we need more hypercoils. That is very doable because I think there's still a lot of copper left in the system. I have not strip mined all the copper. Oh, it renamed you to Did it actually save the blueprint or did it save my current ship design? I'll grab that because I have the marker, so why not? But yeah, we'll go looking for more copper so we can make more hypercoils. And while the shields are cool because we don't need repairs, I could be picking up more iron too, or steel bits, but because we clearly need a lot of that as well. Although it is at least cheaper to build, and if I do start to run low, I can go and pick some up as needed. Yeah, I may have mined out most, if not all, of the copper. I'm sure there's a little bit left because there's always some more you didn't spot. Oh, I also experimented with tractor beams to try to grab things out of the solar radius, and I can't get close enough for the tractor beam to work, unfortunately. So maybe with multiple tractor beams, maybe you get more range. Maybe there's some other trick. Maybe with more armor, or maybe shields. Maybe you can get a little closer to the sun and do something, but I couldn't quite get there. I'm having my doubts about any more copper. Now, I can also buy raw copper. We'll still come out with sort of a net gain. Apparently, I'm going to pick up a bunch of loose stuff over here that I'd previously mined out, so may as well do that. So yeah, that's something. We could buy copper, process it, and even if I need more cash, I could go and turn around and sell it again. Like, sell some of the hypercoils, and then continue the thing. And that would be cool to do automatically, right? Park yourself out at a space station, have it constantly auto-buy raw copper, process it, maybe even sell it, but mostly just, like, keep buying it. Every time the station gets a copper delivery, just keep buying it. And then I can choose to manually sell the hypercoils later if I wanted to. And presumably turn a profit. But, yeah, you can't buy it in very large numbers, I think, so I mostly haven't been bothering. If I do flip back over here, take a look. How much copper do you have for sale right now? Well, 21. So yeah, I think, I may be wrong. Maybe they sell it for such a high price that it's not worthwhile. That is entirely possible. And yeah, if you get carbon, I'll probably end up buying that as well. Or, I guess I could buy the raw titanium, actually. That's probably not a terrible idea to keep doing that. Now, I don't really want to go to the next system with just this mining ship, though. I mean, we could pull in one of our old combat designs, and it still mostly works. It feels a little underpowered. Maybe I could take one of the existing combat designs and just beef it up with a bunch of extra armor layers or something. That's entirely possible. Why do I have a custom marker over here? Is it whatever was here was probably already been mined out? Or no, actually, there's some loose stuff right there. Oh, and it is copper. Lovely. Perfect. And, oh, and some more, and some more. Okay, good. I mean, it's still not going to be an infinite amount of hypercoils. I didn't do something dumb and put a storage just for regular coils, right? I think actually this might be regular coil storage, which I don't really want. Clear those designations. Make sure it's more storage for hypercoils. Okay. Meanwhile, back over here, that's done. Where was the other one? Oh, over here. Oh, yeah, and even more. Perfect. Wow, that is a giant asteroid, but it is devoid of any resources. Here we are. I feel like I wish I could do a David Attenborough accent and talk about like the beauty of nature as it's trying to mate. Yeah, somewhere along the way I misclicked. I tried to hit N for communication. I hit B for blueprint, but then I clicked somewhere and something got moved here, and so we've got kind of an awkward bit. Okay, we have more stuff waiting here. Let's do a trip back, dump that off. And yeah, I could also, we're dragging an asteroid. I could also sell a bunch of hypercoils for cash, but I don't want to right now. I want to accumulate this for our ship design. Yeah, maybe I'll just load up an old combat ship and do as much as we can in the neighboring system. And then just alternate back and forth. I don't like, why did it save you as the modular? Like if I open, not you, if I go over here and I open the blueprint mode. Yeah, I mean, I think it did save the actual modular design. These are just going to keep taunting me. I do wonder if multiple tractor beams might give you more range, or if there's some other way to boost it. You're having to do a lot of like lateral twisting. Oh yeah, because we're off kilter. We don't have balanced weight. Fine. Okay, yeah, transfer all that. And we've got lots of storage, so I think it should be able to do it all in one pass without having me do multiple trades. And yeah, I was gonna say we really don't need more iron. I don't know if that's true. We might need a bunch more steel plates for our construction effort. I am gonna go and do the other copper asteroid though, that's for sure. Here, and then yeah, I might go and load up one of our earlier combat ship designs. Maybe instead of messing around with the big ion beams, maybe we go straight up with regular blasters. Okay, you are empty, good. All right, take the long trip back over there. And then you over here. Yeah, it's mostly waiting on crew to move. I've got excess crew storage over here, but we don't have actually enough crew to max it out, and that's okay. This doesn't need to run quick. I'm a lot less concerned actually about putting these adjacent to each other for a speed boost, because that's not really the bottleneck in any way whatsoever. If anything, it's the moving stuff around bottleneck. But in the end, I don't really care how quickly this processes things. And mostly just wanted massive amounts of storage. I'll probably keep expanding the ship in different directions and just keep moving these thrusters here. All right, are you... Oh, whoa. Hey, look. Copper asteroid along the way. That's lovely. Nice. Good. Let's move some more. Yeah, we do have those missions, which probably would give us more fame as well. Whatever that meter is called. But more fame, which would be useful for getting more crew, because we are a little bit limited. Some of our designs would like a lot more crew than we can currently hire. Okay. I think I'd mostly done all this because I was coming around this way before. And again, maybe we need more iron plates, but right now I'm just not thinking about the storage size. I could actually go and strip more of the ship graveyard, so I wouldn't even have to process the iron. Oh, I think I saw a CU there for a split second. Yep, it's a small one. So not really very exciting, but we'll take it. Oh, copper and carbon. Oh, this had actually been partially mined before, which is interesting. Okay, good. More diamonds. Which we definitely need diamonds if we want ion beams, but we could also sell them if we're not making an ion beam ship. I suppose I could look, rather than work on the modular design, I could see what kind of super compact, because we had a good ion beam design, except that we didn't have much reverse kiting. So it's mostly about, let's make a basic ion beam design. And then just make it be able to reverse kite faster. I could even decide to go like incredibly minimal, if non-existent, on storage. And just put lots of pin markers down for wherever I killed the ships, and then make a pass. Oops, make a pass later with a cargo ship to pick up everything. Just make a pure lean, mean combat machine, which is fun to say. Okay, I kind of like that. Probably is the better way to go about it. I mean, in the end, I want to build a big, huge mega ship. Probably the other thing I need to do is learn manual combat, because I'm betting we can do a little bit more flexibility by doing that. I kind of feel like I'd still want the guns to auto-aim, which you can do, but I might want to take over manual piloting, because I think I don't think it does a really good job. Like, I don't know what the PID controller is for the ship or whatever. I think it's doing a perfectly adequate job, and I'm not complaining about the game mechanics here. I think that the way that the PID controllers and stuff are implemented are fairly loosey-goosey, and if I want really fine-tuned control for maintaining a distance and not overshooting and getting too close, I think that's really where the manual flight comes in. And I think that's probably part of the game design. And as always, it's entirely possible that I missed an asteroid in all this. I mean, these are probably asteroids I've missed on previous passes, which is why we're making multiple things. Well, that was partially mined out. We might have just like run out of storage for this stuff. I think there's a lot of that going on too. All right. Dump this off the cargo processor. And drop off. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, and we got the uranium. I don't have a uranium processor anymore, although I could put it back in, which I may as well, because there is... don't be in blueprint mode. Because, yeah, we can just use what we've got, and then we can tear it down, get the material back, which is lovely. I mean, if we're not getting all the material back from deconstruction, that would be huge news to me. And very disappointing, but I think it is the case. So yeah, process what you got, and that's going to be okay. Okay, so let's go back over to this ship. Let's go into, okay, actual blueprint mode. Yeah, we're going to clear this again. Yeah. Now, we're going to do an ion beam ship. I think that's still fine. And let's base it on quad emitters. Actually, it really could be quite a bit further forward. Okay. Now, propulsion-wise, again, we could go wide. If we go a little bit more narrow, the downside is I don't think I can use the engine room for the quad directional, unless I go out here. Because I was thinking we could do engine room here and then, you know, have the reverse thrust, but then we're only going to get so much value at the engine room. Whereas if we can get lots of different directions going on this simultaneously, like all of our engines, I'm not even sure that we need lateral thrust, because we can just twist, but we could just throw these guys in here for a little bit of side-to-side motion. But strafing's really not going to be our strong suit. We don't have a hallway to access this. I mean, if I remove this, then we do. I mean, this is going to be a lighter ship. I'm wondering if just 2 of these facing outwards would be enough. Yeah, I guess I could have done this differently. Like, I wonder if that would give me enough thrust to do the backwards kite. Really depends on the weight of our ship. Do we go a little bit wider? We could have a hallway here. Because we're trying to decide, like, where do I put the bridge? I could have a couple of small ones. Right? Oh, well, right now we need 108, so 1 control room is actually perfect. I mean, I could put it behind. Okay, if I put it behind, we could do it this way. So this way, what we end up with, and then where do we put the crew quarters? Well, I think I might put a pair there, and I think we will need a little bit more. just thinking about still building this for a little structural redundancy. Okay. There's a large area where we can't build anything. But what I might like... we could leave a wider aperture so that this can angle a little bit. Of course, that'll allow more shots straight down the middle as well. I don't know, maybe this is fine. Let's protect that. People are going to try to shoot these reactors. We might actually want more armoring. And then if we go with some armor wedges to, first of all, make it look cool, but also a little bit better for protection, right? Because again, it limits the firing angles that can just shoot down here. And yeah, also very importantly, it does look cool. Yeah, so this will definitely not really have much of an angle, and we'll be very reliant on just twisting and turning, but that's okay. A little bit like that, because why not? And yeah, I think I might go and build a second buffer layer over there like that. Missing fire extinguisher, and still not enough beds. Oh, also we need some internal little structure here for things, but... there you go. I can do it. Okay, the only thing we're missing is not enough enriched uranium, which we have if we go and tear down the other thing. There is an airlock, not much, but there's some. There's no fire extinguishers, and I do think that's probably an okay idea. We also have no storage, although we could build a little bit of storage in here. Like, this is still empty currently. Ain't gonna be much. What the? How do I get rid of the command room there? Was I not building hallways? Oh, because of the mirror mode. Oh, okay. No, that's fine. How do I feel about this, actually? You know what? Maybe that's better. And then we can have a slightly larger storage room. Still not very exciting, but there we go. Is there anything... well, I don't... okay, so this design doesn't have any shields whatsoever. Which I don't love, but might be okay. And with the shields, we would need hallways that reach things. And maybe what I do is just build a ridiculous amount more armor as well. It would be interesting to get a speed indicator here. Okay, let me just... I don't have to save it, but I will because I'm paranoid. Ion beam... let's just call it 2, even though there's not one with that name right now, but that's okay. If I come back over here, and this is done running, so we'll go into blueprint mode, and I'll just remove that. That'll re-give us a bunch more enriched uranium. So now if I come here, blueprint mode, make it so we can build this without spending any money whatsoever. Okay. Yeah, what we might have to do is carry some steel plates with us, because we will need to repair our armor on the fly. But we can run some little combat tests and see. So the big thing is, can we kite backwards quickly enough to keep the enemy out of their attack range while we just ion beam them. And the blueprint, actually, I wonder, in the blueprint mode. Oh, did you really remove it immediately? Well, that is certainly not. I was just wondering if in the blueprint I could have set these locks. See, click it moves. Right click doesn't do anything. Yeah, I don't know. Because here, I aim you to that. Aim you to that. And aim you to that. Is the idea. Whoops. How do I cancel the movement? I don't know that I can. If I grab from here and tell you to pick up all this stuff. Okay. Let's do a quick save. So my forward velocity, how fast do we move forward? You know what? That's not so shabby. 75 with just these two engines, we might not be able to chase someone who's necessarily running away. And again, what we could do, and I don't think it's reasonable for us to keep doing this, if I flip my flight direction, so now we're flying backwards. And we're hitting 100. And, oh, here's the other thing. If I do this gun... Yeah, so let's say I'd left this on AI control. So these things, do you need it? Because in manual mode, I don't want to have to right click to fire. I want to control entirely. Oh, okay, I mean, we are on ×8, that's true. Okay, well, turning happens, but it's not super quick. It might be helpful if we did have the pair of engines back there. They can just thrust backwards. Just trying to maintain with those. We might want a couple of faster engines for things. Do I pilot manually? Can you target practice like an asteroid? I don't know if those things exist. Oh, I don't have a sensor thing for long range, which might have been nice. I can add some stuff in the back and then extend the rear armor a little bit. I strongly suspect we need a lot more forward armor because I think this is going to get punched through immediately. Oh, I also don't have hyperdrives. Okay, well, let's return. I'm kind of happy with the speed. I think we are going to go sensor and hyperdrives. And yeah, maybe some more forward armor, which of course is going to slow us down, but so be it. So wow, we're moving slow now, but it's because I got used to running on ×8 speed. Rump. All right. Utility sensors. All right, you can't get back here. We'll do this. Grab you. Rotate you thusly. Well, can you only put doors on the front part? You can go sideways with doors. Well, I really thought they could do doors on their sides. Okay. Like so. I just put down a couple of you, 53% efficiency. A couple of you, 84%. All right, so be it. And and re-go with some armor, which is over here. We need to cover the back again. Sure, we'll go with that. And yeah, I think we're going to want some double thick armor all around. Let's not worry about the looks for the moment. I mean, we've got some extra layers over here, which is good. There we go. And I might go and put in a little bit more structure over here, just to reduce the chance that bits get sort of torn off. Just provide an extra connection. Okay, and again, we're not spending any money. Make it so. And then I think what I'd like to do is from here, I want to transfer maximum crew from the cargo processor over to the ion beam 2. Okay. So now what we have to do is we have to go to another system. Let's plot jump there. Interesting. Does it really plot with both ships? I wonder if it'll... How will that work? But yeah, let's go and steal... Like, there you go. 80 of this. Oh yeah, we've... Oh no, we do have the cargo over here. Oh, hold on. Whoa. Here, transfer excess from left over here. Get rid of the steel, the coils. That's all good. Actually, keep a little bit of steel for some repairs. Okay. And actually, bring me some extra Hyperium here. We can store a little bit. I might want to do dedicated storage for it too. But for now, let's just do this. Okay. So, there we go. That's the course. Now, I could jump to there to save some time. Let's do another quick save. Actually, I got to put a cut in here. But then what we're going to do, yeah, next episode, we're going to try this ship design. It's not the biggest amount of damage, okay? Because it's only 4 of these operating at once. Oh, what does it think about our power generation? It's suggested 7.2, so huge power generation. It's mostly about moving things. Possibly way too much actual raw power. I mean, the big thing is the constantly resupplying the engines. It's relatively close. Oh, wait, hold on. We could do something better with these doors. In fact, I'll even move you there. Just to minimize the walking time from this to the engines. Is anyone actually doing it? I'm not in blueprint mode. Maybe we don't have enough idlers? Oh, well, you're going to make the jump. Well, no, there we go. Why aren't you doing it? Okay. What I can do, just in case that's the issue, remove this door. How come you're not doing any changes? Remove this door. I know you can. We've got a bunch of idle crew. Why aren't you removing that door? Cancel all. You got storage capacity. You've got idle workers. All right. Well, tell you what. Let's just... Okay, staying ready. Yeah, I could bring you with us, but I'm a little bit worried about you getting blown up on the other side. Leave those ships behind. Okay, I'm going to do a quick save. I'm going to find out what happens if I leave a ship behind. Just making sure we don't actually lose it. Okay, I can't switch back to the other ship. If I go and jump back, we're wasting the hyper stuff, but it's not the end of the world. Now, is the ship still there? It is still there and all fine. Okay, so I can't have two active solar systems at once, but I don't lose the ship by doing this. Okay, let me just do the quick load so that we didn't waste the extra Hyperium here. But yeah, okay. So I will put the cut in here. Next episode. Oh, hold on. I didn't realize. I thought I'd saved before I made the first jump. There you go. Cancel. All good. Oh, there might have been an autosave or something like that. So we are going to go and see what we can do over here with this ion beam ship. It may prove to be completely insufficient, but we'll find out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.